Johnny would definitely die.
What's up, everyone? Today we're diving into Mortal Kombat II, the explosive sequel to the 2021 reboot. Directed by Simon McQuoid and featuring Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, this movie brings the legendary tournament fans have been waiting for while delivering bigger fights, more characters, and plenty of brutal fatalities. Wikipedia +1. If you're a longtime Mortal Kombat fan, there's a lot to enjoy here. If you're new to the franchise, this film throws you straight into a world where Earthrealm's greatest fighters must defend humanity against the ruthless forces of Outworld. Wikipedia, story overview, Sharon. The movie picks up after the events of the first film. Earthrealm's champions are once again called into action as the threat from Outworld grows stronger. This time the focus shifts heavily toward the actual Mortal Kombat tournament and the looming presence of Shao Kahn, one of the most feared villains in the franchise Mortal Kombat. Wiki, one of the biggest additions is Johnny Cage. Played by Carl Urban, Johnny enters the story as a washed-up action star who unexpectedly finds himself recruited to fight for the fate of Earthrealm. His sarcastic personality brings humor to an otherwise dark and violent movie. Wikipedia +1. What makes Johnny interesting is that he starts as someone who doesn't fully believe in the supernatural conflict around him. As the story progresses, he evolves from a self-centered celebrity into a genuine hero willing to sacrifice everything for others. Games Radar +1. The characters. The cast is one of the film's strongest elements. Johnny Cage quickly becomes a standout character. Carl Urban delivers a performance full of confidence, comedy, and surprisingly emotional moments. Fans had high expectations for Johnny Cage, and many viewers felt Urban successfully captured the spirit of the iconic fighter. Games Radar +1 returning heroes include Sonya Blade, Jax Briggs, Liu Kang, Raiden, Scorpion. These characters receive more opportunities to shine than they did in the previous movie. Wikipedia. The newcomers are equally exciting. Kitana finally makes her live-action debut in this rebooted universe. She brings elegance, combat skill, and political complexity to the story. Jade and Shao Kahn also help expand the scale of Outworld dramatically. Games Radar +1. Action and fight scenes. Let's talk about what most people came to see. The fights. Mortal Kombat II understands exactly what fans want. The action is faster, more brutal, and more creative than before. Every major fighter receives memorable moments that showcase their unique abilities. Scorpion remains a fan favorite whenever he appears on screen. His battles are intense and visually spectacular. Meanwhile, Johnny Cage's fights mix martial arts skill with his trademark arrogance, making them highly entertaining. The choreography feels much closer to the video games. Instead of relying solely on visual effects, many sequences emphasize hand-to-hand combat, which helps make the fights feel authentic and impactful. And yes, the fatalities are here. The filmmakers clearly understood that Mortal Kombat would not feel complete without outrageous finishing moves. The movie embraces its R rating and delivers the gore fans expect. YouTube +1, visual effects and world building. One area where the sequel improves significantly is world building. The first movie spent much of its time introducing characters and explaining the mythology. This sequel is free to explore the realms more deeply. Outworld feels larger and more dangerous. The environments are visually impressive, ranging from ancient temples to massive battle arenas. The production design helps create a sense that Earthrealm is facing a truly overwhelming threat. Wikipedia. The visual effects are generally strong throughout the movie. Energy attacks, magical abilities, and supernatural creatures are rendered with enough detail to keep audiences immersed in the action. The villain. Every great Mortal Kombat story needs a powerful villain, and Shao Kahn delivers exactly that. Unlike many modern movie villains, Shao Kahn is not interested in complicated moral debates. He is a conqueror driven by power and domination. His physical presence alone makes him intimidating. Whenever he enters a scene, the stakes immediately feel higher. The heroes are no longer fighting isolated enemies. They are facing a ruler capable of destroying entire realms. Mortal Kombat Wiki +1. Shao Kahn's introduction is one of the movie's strongest moments because it immediately establishes the scale of the conflict. Strengths of the movie. The biggest strength is fan service done correctly. The movie respects the source material while adapting it for a modern audience. Familiar characters, iconic moves, classic rivalries, and memorable catchphrases all appear throughout the film. Another strength is pacing. Unlike the first movie, which spent considerable time setting up future events, this sequel feels more focused. The tournament and the threat of Shao Kahn remain at the center of the story for most of the runtime. Games Radar plus the film also benefits from a larger roster of characters. Mortal Kombat has always been about its fighters, and this movie embraces that strength. Weaknesses. No movie is perfect. Some critics felt the story occasionally prioritizes action over character development. While the fights are fantastic, certain emotional moments could have been explored more deeply. Games Radar ++1. A few supporting characters receive limited screen time because the cast is so large. With so many fan-favorite fighters competing for attention, some inevitably end up feeling underused. Additionally, viewers unfamiliar with Mortal Kombat lore may occasionally struggle to keep track of all the realms, alliances, and rivalries. Overall verdict. Overall, Mortal Kombat 2 succeeds by giving fans exactly what they wanted from the first movie. A larger tournament, more iconic characters, bigger action sequences, and unforgettable fatalities. Carl Urban's Johnny Cage is a major highlight, bringing charisma and humor to the franchise. The action is stronger, the villains are more threatening, and the world feels richer than ever before. Wikipedia +1. Is it a perfect film? No. But as a video game adaptation and action spectacle, it delivers plenty of entertainment and moves the franchise in the right direction. Whether you're a longtime Mortal Kombat veteran or simply looking for a fun action movie, there's a lot here to enjoy. Games Radar plus final rating, 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this commentary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie reviews, breakdowns, and entertainment content. Until next time, finish him!